Okay, okay. Scare. I think it scare must be like the big baddie of this game. I think I should be able to open them up now. Rest as we see what else we see, and we'll rest after that. Nothing.
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Got to go back. I click myself because I'm great. Section I like. Section I like. Ooh, okay, yeah, so these are obviously bad people.
Let's go.
Tabby.
Yeah. Yeah.
Get nice and slow because I think I've triggered every trap so far in this level. Can deal with this. So fire damage first, and then we'll
Aye?
party.
Ah!
Honor.
Fun. That's quite nasty, that guy. Yeah, warrior. Super duper warrior.
And what does the flame reveal?
Why is it being triggered? I thought I had to wait, and then it says, you want this to be triggered? Apparently it doesn't do that anymore. It's like apparently the game doesn't want to do that. I don't know why it doesn't want to do that, but it certainly seems like it doesn't want to do that anymore. Actually quite infuriating. It's like I'm too high for this level, but I'm not too high for this level. That makes sense, right?
That's it! Yes?
Ooh, hello there.
That's it!
My bow.
Don't even. No good.
Okay, I'm gonna heal anyway, so it doesn't matter. Right, so we'll heal here. Like I say, I know we've got another campfire that we can grab, so. Get the wages. Alright.
Nice and quiet.
Fire fills my veins.
That's it!
Nice and slow.
I'll have it in no time. The work of a moment.
I'll do as well. Alright. Will you please get over here? Thank you. I think how these beetles. We're gonna have a big beetle battle. Alright. And oh, ah ha ha ha. So she's
Nice and
okay,
quiet.
I'm gonna assume she's part of this band.
I'll take a look.
Flame and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Hey.
My mind feels
She's hit by something. Wounds, deep wounds.
That's it!
hammered, man. Yep. I can use that again, so I think I don't mind. I don't want to.
Margaren's fire casts light in dark places.
I don't want to use it. Oh, so quickly so far. I mean, a lot of them, so. Outtro. Okay. Second and all good to go. Apparently I'm flanked as well. I can be flanked when I'm clearly in front of them.
Beyond.
I don't know why he just stops attacking. Huh? Must be like a side, must be a flanked even if you're at the side.
And what does the flame reveal?
Does the flame reveal?
I'll see what I can do. The work of a moment.
The work of a moment. So let's probably jump this area, I suppose. Yeah. I didn't know about that.
Yeah.
Suspected that I could do that, so yeah. Wasn't going to read that even though I kind of knew what was going to happen, so. As you approach the blood pool, the viscous liquid churns and bubbles. You feel enough essence rising to the surface, reaching out to you, whispering, "Someone should clean that up." Some strange power seems to be animating the blood. I'm going to hazard a guess and say that whatever it isn't benevolent. A place of death should not linger here. Bubbling cauldron of skin's hopeful seat. Hateful seat. He may be snivelling and cowardly in his ways, but he has never lacked for focus. Sagani peers at the bubbling pool. This is the work of something foul. We should keep moving. Extend your soul to the blood pool. The faint whispers resolves into a cacophony of voices. You imagine yourself surrounded by 100 men and women. Their naked flesh is scourged and bloody, or skinned and covered with flies. Their eyes are missing, replaced by glittering black stones. The voice cries out in unison, "What's this? Another soul come to rage and burn, or merely to watch? You may be a long time in waiting. Our work today is already finished." Ooh, so you were all sacrificed to Skian, weren't you? A woman's voice replies, "We were sacrificed to the whims and hungers of the rich and powerful, but what we give here, that was our decision." You hover at your soul's edge, feeling you out. Our fury burned within us, unquenched and unfed, but hate can be fashioned into a weapon by those willing to pay the price. Another voice speaks, "In life we were weak, but in death we made a choice. Choice carries power." What kind of power? If you must ask, then you have never had need of revenge. They probe the boundaries of your soul, exploring your essence. It is a shame there's nothing in you we could use. Hold, I want to know what you've done here. The pool itself begins to ripple with the sound of a discordant chorus of perverse laughter that rakes your ears. The lapping blood stirs a large metal cage, half submerged in the centre of the pool, and it creaks louder as it rocks back and forth on a rushed pulley, as if you answer to your question. Wait, let me ask you more about this place. Well, obviously it's a sacrificial pit, right? The time for question is over, Watcher. The blood pool is still... Yeah, so I'm guessing this is like a sacrificial pit.
I'll take a look.
I'll have it in no time.
Yeah, getting close. Alright, so, are you, is it saying that I could like sacrifice somebody if I wanted to?
What do you suppose that bally thing is?
Don't hit the trap, okay? You do anything in this game, just don't hit the trap.
Hey.
Light, flame, and sound. We'll keep to ourselves.
Don't hit the trap. Please don't hit the trap. Whatever you do, do not hit this trap, okay? Good. Happy days. They did not hit the trap. That's a good thing. It's always a good thing. Master's key. Been quite useful earlier. Alright. Voice of Spot should die from his elbow with its shirt tail. Something else you need? Ah. I never see. A letter about a secret temple. It's stained with dye and it's signed T. Know anything about it? I was wondering what had happened to my colleague. Thanks for finding that. You've saved me a lot of trouble. definitely there's shenanigans going on there, alright. Didn't knew that was going to happen. So yeah, okay, so yes, there was definitely more to this. All that, right, happy days. As well, I did it in that order. So, Tyrion attacked me when I realised I learned too much. Of course, I still don't know what exactly he was hiding. Yep. Oh, now we do. Yeah, it literally feels like it's just I just can't see traps anymore.
Yeah.
I'm on the trail.
Very annoyingly.
I wonder what this is.
It's a trap. Oh, can you not disarm it? What's wrong with you? How can you see that trap, but you can't see the other traps? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right in.
Dead on.
Yeah.
A lot of light armor. Alright. Here she is. A large, bull-necked man in a hood helps a young elven woman down from a glass chamber connected to a dizzy array of cables and machinery. Her skin and clothing glisten with flesh and blood.
You may feel a little lightheaded for the next hour or two, but that will pass. Have a meal and get some sleep when you return to town. The transfusion.
Transfusion? A vampire? So that's why she was feeling unwell. Well, she looked unwell, apparently, but we thought she was pregnant, but no. Apparently it was due to this machine. The girl sobs into the back of her
The
hand.
transfusion will be smoothest if you relax and rest. The implanted essence already has a hold on your mind, so fighting it will be useless. And I hope our new visitor does not complicate matters overly.
Oh, what could I do with that? Oh, what's going on here?
Subversion. The black sheep cousin of justice. Or haven't you heard Lord Heron's tale of woe about a missing daughter and an impending marriage? He's sent his soldiers to scour the village while he bides his time at the Dracogen Inn.
That's true.
I don't expect you to understand what I'm doing. Neither the rituals of Scan nor the labors of animancy meet with much approval in polite society. But unsightliness reminds polite society that there are limits. When no one pays attention to the excesses and debaucheries of a lord, you give them something they can't look away from.
I could go for at the bottom. Do I just go from 1 to 3 or?
Lord Heron's been telling everyone she's his daughter. He brought her all the way out here just to avoid anyone who might know differently. She's his niece, and she's carrying his child.
Wow. Okay. Such evil this crisis has wrought. To force a child and the daughter of one's own blood, unthinkable. Why would he do that? Because he's crazy. I don't know why would you do that? Because like I say, he's crazy. Obviously, his wife obviously wanted to have probably a boy or something, or so he wanted to have a boy, but he got something else instead, a daughter, and obviously maybe she died, and yeah, you know what? Let's not go into it. It can't be serious.
It is the product of a corrupt and degenerate system.
Yeah, that's certainly true.
This is all to ensure that some drop of his blood, some mote of his essence, cleaves to his fortune long after he's dust in the ground.
Well, technically, if she is his niece, then he's already got some of the blood in there. I'm just saying that, alright?
Heron's own wife's delivered nothing but hollowborn.
There you go.
Now he's got no heir, and his sister's child, Aelys, is reaching the age to marry. Without progeny of his own, Heron's legacy would pass to her issue. So, he found a way to continue his own noble line by putting his child in this girl, his own niece.
You didn't have to resort to violence. Someone would have helped Aelys.
And yet, no one did.
Well, here I am.
That innkeeper who wasn't above taking his lordship's coin. Not Heron's attendants who must have known. Not even his wife, the poor girl's aunt. Depravity like this doesn't happen, but that people allow it. This is the truth that decent folk don't want to see. Sometimes you need excess to fight men like Heron. This isn't just about Heron or the girl. It's about the corrupting influences of power and wealth. How people of privilege, people like Heron, are so often insulated from the consequences of their actions. The charged essence of dozens of maltreated slaves and underlings is already taking root in her mind. Once it's established, it'll drive her to murder her uncle, her aunt, and anyone foolish enough to get in her way.
I can do that for her.
Be able to look away
Don't
from
you worry.
Heron's sins then.
Leave it to Skane to go to such lengths to avoid confrontation. How will this lord learn that if he's not directly punished? Break this lord's body, bestow on him 100 red gifts. Let him know why he must suffer. Only then do you correct the problem.
I do not wish to destroy Nestor Heron. I wish to end his entire rotten line. His name will become a curse among strangers. The deeds of his house will be eclipsed by his ruin. Foes will hear his name and shudder with pity. And any relatives who should survive him will abandon their fortunes just to rid themselves of the association. You're hot-blooded, willful, but there is no room for mercy and vengeance.
Do not let this girl and her child become fodder for revenge. Let me touch her mind. I can free her from this snare, as well as from the memories that hold her captive. No, I'll do this another way. Yeah, do it. We're probably going to fight them anyway. The grieving mother bows her hell. Thank you. You feel her reach out, persistent yet gentle. Aelys does not move, but the grieving mother trembles with exertion, and the air around her rings with the sound of chimes. At last she collapses, her energy spent, the strain robes in her mind. For just a moment, Aelys' eyes close. When they open again, her expression is blank. But as she takes in the scene before her, you, Wymmund, and the machinery in this strange dark room, her confusion turns to fear. She lets out a choked cry.
Kill them. All of them. If she can't destroy Heron, then we can destroy his legacy with her.
Honey, I'll do that yourself. I'll do that. I'll do it. Okay? We definitely want the cultists first. Okay.
Ready.
I thought I'd put that one down here. Oh. Left. What? They like demolish, get demolished. I don't know how that was so quick that time. Ain't got a clue. Ain't got a clue. Ain't got a clue. Like that. Like that. That's what. Right. Okay, the young woman blinks as you take a few steps back. Stay away. I don't know. She shakes her head and rubs her temples. What happened here? You wandered into a trap. No, I'll be honest. Scared cultist kidnapped you. Well, kind of. She looks around the dead cultist, pools of blood, her eyes widening in fear and confusion, but she whines and pinches forward, holding her head. Aelys wings. I can hardly remember a thing. She pauses, her brow furrowing. She mutters something in a dialect of Uratai. Then, Valerian? No, my name is Aelys. Her fingers dance at the edge at her side, plucking at the air in 3 repeated motions. A leer. Opening notes of the false night, her twitching fingers brush her swelling abdomen. She looks back at you, questions in her eyes. I may as well be honest. As much as it's going to be horrible for us, I have to be honest. And she nods abruptly. I also know I can't get back to the village, although I don't remember why. That's why. She looks around at the strange machinery, and I certainly can't stay here. You're free to go anywhere you want, Aelys. Find the road and keep going. There's a temple at the edge of town. I'm sure the killers will help you find somewhere safe. May as well be honest. You're free to go wherever you want, Aelys. Find the road and keep going. The suggestion sinks in slowly, but it seems to take root in the nearly barren places of her mind. It's good advice. She takes a final glance at the blood-spattered chamber. I won't look back. She hurries away. Dokie. Key.